I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
So this is going to be my playthrough focusing on the Varun in preparation for Shattered Space. I did do a couple quests prior to starting recording this, so I did do the quest with Sam Coe, and then also the Nova Galactic Star Yard saving Vanguard Mora as well. I do have a little preamble, which a special scene I captured with Sarah Morgan that really portrays the Vroon theology well, and I'll be playing that up ahead just so everyone is caught up and up to date. But this playthrough is going to focus mainly on the Varun, so I'm going to be playing with Andreja throughout this playthrough and trying to explore the storyline of the Varun in preparation for Shattered Space. I hope you do enjoy it. If this does get some numbers, I'll make sure to actually live stream the Shattered Space playthrough.
Ugh, recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent, the devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say. No other ship readings in the area. And I doubt they'd be so calm if a Vanguard had flown by recently. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next. You worship the Great Serpent? Well, lucky for us. Alright, I'll broadcast out over our comms system. If this works, we should be able to get to that satellite without them caring.
Okay. Pretending to be a religious zealot who believes in a dreadful cosmic entity. Perfectly normal. Oh, Great Serpent. Bless this communion that we may walk in Jinan Varun's footsteps. That he jumped from the Sol system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
They speak the litanies of the promised. Let them pass. Be grateful that we observed Jinan Varun's commune with the Great Serpent today. Even such a bold recitation will not save you from judgment next time.
Alright, so the main quest led us to Talseti 8b. This is a very pretty planet. I will note that the main quest did lead us to the boring side of the planet. We cannot see the gas giant it orbits, so there's that. I think probably one tweak that Bethesda could make is having the main quest and where it leads you to a little bit better curated. So, like, it's leading me to this very pretty planet. It should probably be a little bit more focused and restrictive and lead me to the side of the planet that actually faces the gas giant. But we're gonna go save Andreja here, so I will say I am running about 10 or so mods on this game, but none of the mods really changed the theme of Starfield, so you're probably not even noticing I'm running mods right now, but there are mods on this game, and it's more like convenience factors. But we're going to go ahead and explore this. I have not played the main quest in several months, so I can't remember if there's anyone outside this facility or not.
No one's gonna believe me if I tell them you could do that.
But let's go up into this tower and see if we can get any loot. I do not have really good gear yet on this character. I did manage to buy this hard target and upgrade it. I also built an outpost and stole a couple ships, but I have barely even... I think I've done like a total of 3 quests in this new game plus. So there's... I've barely touched it. But really what's going to be the focus of this playthrough is going to be the Varun, the Unity, the artifacts, and trying to tie those all together into a nice fan theory. At the end of this, I'm going to probably clip up a lot of the videos because I'm recording the audio and the gameplay separate. I'm recording them at the same time while I'm playing, of course, but I have them on separate devices so I can reuse the gameplay footage in a like a fan theory video. I think they do pretty well, and I think they're interesting to watch. So I'm going to put my own fan theory out there after we're done with this playthrough. So if you are watching along, I would like to hear your theories of what's going to happen in Shattered Space. That would be awesome, and it will help me kind of make that video when I'm done with this this playthrough. What the hell? It's clipping through the floor. Oh my god. We're just gonna ignore that. Okay, I don't think there's anyone outside this facility. Check up top, see if there's anything else here. Some guns, some ammo, so that's nice because I do not have a lot of ammo. Also, I will say I'm playing on hard difficulty right now, and I do have a lot of the survivability settings turned on, so injuries are a little bit more precarious for me, and also I do have to eat food, and ammo actually has weight to it, so I can't hold an infinite amount of ammo, and I think this is
we get ourselves a nice cozy campfire.
A lot different.
Have a good time in a cave.
I'm probably gonna shut up here when we get to Andreja because I want to hear her talk.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself. I am fine. He was clumsy. Made far too much noise. Easy to deal with. You have not answered my question. Who are you? You are from Constellation. Vladimir said someone might be coming.
Well, I guess making sure you were all right was a bit of an overreaction, judging by the dead body and all.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members? Perhaps. I suspect Vladimir worried you might find me on the ground, instead of this one. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
So there's our little introduction
We are
to
here for the
Andreja.
artifact.
She
We
is
should keep going.
killing Varun zealots.
Always worth checking.
See if they
Never
dropped
know what you
anything
might
good.
find in their pockets.
I will say one of the mods that I am running is enhanced eyes and eyebrows. You might have noticed it from that little interaction we had, that Andreja has a little bit more detailed eyes and eyebrows. And also, I'm going to say all the mods I'm running are free. So I haven't paid for any mods yet. I do have a little bit of a stick drift going on in this controller, so I apologize if I get a little wonky with the controls. Let's activate this robot. Should give us a nice little advantage here in the game. If memory suits me correctly, there are 2 guys down there.
Come then. Meet your death.
I never liked him anyway.
Styles in range.
And once again, we are triumphant.
I gave Sam Coe the Ashtar Tamer, so he is using a grenade launcher, which is funny as hell. But I am rather excited for Shattered Space. I don't know about you guys. Are you guys excited for Shattered Space? I've always wanted, while playing this game, to see more of the Varun and who they were. I found them to be, of all the factions, I found them to be the most interesting and intriguing. I do like the Freestar Collective, but the Varun just have this air of mysticism about them, which kind of really makes me want to explore that storyline a lot more. It kind of reminds me of like Morrowind a little bit, and how like religion was done in Morrowind. What the hell sees me? Terramorph. Better kill it while it's a baby. I am probably unnecessarily stealthing a little bit too much, but it has been a long time since I have played through this this point of interest. Typically, I don't do the points of interest that pop up in the main quest, simply because I've done them a lot. The main quest will like recycle probably the same 10 points of interest over and over again. So like I hear that complaint about, you know, it's the same 10 points of interest over and over again. That tells me like you were speed running the main quest over and over again, because it will take you to the 10 same spots. Let's see if I can get a stealth kill in here. Use a little bit of... One thing that I've learned from Bethesda games is drugs solve all your problems. Get a little stealth kill in here.
Best not to leave
alert the others,
anything
that's
useful
good.
behind.
Okay. Let's see if we can get some stealth kills on these guys below without alerting anyone. Shut those two down. Oh crap, my stick drift. Oh man, I did not mean to jump down. Let's see if I can save it and land on this pipe. Okay, I'm on the pipe. It looks like Samco took care of them. I didn't want to go down there yet. Like, at range, I definitely have the advantage, but up close combat, things can get hairy, and they do actually do a lot of damage, and I do not have a great spacesuit, so I can get killed in, you know, a couple hits here. I think I'll pass on that. Hopefully, nah. I think I'm gonna pass on this. I do like the melee weapon upgrades, which has made melee a lot more viable in this game. I think it was viable prior. I think people were just trying to, like, they wanted to force a melee only build, which, I mean, in a future context, like a melee only build, like that's kind of just silly. Like, I see melee as something you can use in like stealth situations, but versus a gun, it's kind of just silly. And I am going to gather up all this. I don't know if you know, this is this stuff is used in a lot of the end game crafting for like the drugs and chemicals, and you can make some really powerful chemicals with this stuff, so I am definitely going to pick up all of it. Also, I will say, one of the mods that I am running is a brighter flashlight. I feel like that's a must download. So, like, these caves, like, I can really illuminate them with my flashlight. They are, like, the brighter flashlight, like, this is a must download. I kind of hope someone does make a mod where it makes the flashlight dimmer and it occasionally flickers, like a horror game. That would be kind of fun. But I am loving this brighter flashlight. It, like, I can actually see in these caves. Like, the vanilla flashlight is, like, almost non-existent light. Almost missed these.
You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision?
Yeah, we're gonna go with the first option. Or the second. I don't know. First.
The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. what I had done. It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is?
I've done many things.
Have you now? I have also seen a great many things in my time. Some quite dangerous. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Va'ruun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand?
Let's exhaust these questions.
You are unfamiliar. This is a surprise. Few have not heard of them. They are fanatics, having taken the teachings of House Va'ruun and twisted them into a belief that the galaxy must be wiped clean before the Great Serpent's return. So, in this I would say I have done the galaxy a favor.
Weird cube in front of her head.
Yes, it would seem they have not yet learned how much it will cost them. But then that is their fundamental problem, is it not? An inability to see anything other than the path which they have created for themselves. Mom,
Mum's the word.
this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
Okay, we're gonna go back to New Atlantis, turn in this quest, and wrap it up from there for this first visit here. Now, if I can just remember how to get out of this place. Well, I'm just gonna climb up there. I think my jetpack can do it. Yeah, I can definitely get up here. I think it's over there. Holy cow, is she booking it? Is that Andreja or is that Sam Coe that was running so fast? I don't know. But they were booking it to keep up with me. So one of the other mods I have is improved follower behavior. So they try to stay an appropriate distance away from me at all times, and they will sprint to try to maintain that. Unlike in the vanilla game where you can completely lose them like way behind you and then they'll teleport to you. That also is, I would say that is a must download mod. It's free, the improved follower behavior. Like I said in the beginning, all the mods I'm running right now are free.
I'm up for a little adventure.
Alright, we're gonna just fast travel from here. But we learned that the Va'ruun Zealots, there seems to be a theological schism between the Va'ruun and the Va'ruun Zealots. So that, I think, is going to be a focus of Shattered Space and getting more into the theological gap between what I would say is probably like the mainstream Varun religion and
Public face of
Varun zealots. I think that's going to be probably a focus on what those differences actually are.
So much history. You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
Shut up.
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation. So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant of the great Solomon Coe? Is it everything you imagined?
Yeah, we're gonna go with sarcasm here.
Yeah, but no autographs, okay? I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people hear Coe and they expect me to pull some miracle out of a hat. Time has a way of just building on itself. Solomon was a good man. Great one, even. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him.
I want my miracles.
It appears I left him in my other jacket. Sorry. But really, for some people, it ain't a joke. They have serious expectations. Yeah, there was a time, well before Cora, where it really weighed on me. I felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy. It's enough to drive you crazy. Now I just hope I can help Cora to... I don't know.
Well, we're just trying to, have the next generation be better than the current generation. So.
Well then, Cora's gonna get a 5-star university education from me. For my father, Cora, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Coe. He looked out at the stars, and he dreamed a way to get there. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system, set foot on a new world. Well, I get it. That's powerful stuff. And now... I'm just getting sappy. You're a bad influence, you know that? You say the damnedest things. Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than that rag on Solomon. The stuff they publish is just downright embarrassing.
Alright, let's go turn in these quests after we've been interrupted by Sam Coe.
Thank goodness. We were worried.
Why? Was there a concern that I would not contribute?
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader?
A little bit of foreshadowing there.
A couple of scans from the eye, but it looks like you got there first. Shame on me for taking the scenic route, huh? I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration?
Dreams precede science, so it's usually the science fiction that will precede the scientific discovery.
Exactly. We can't forget what really makes us human.
Genes and evolution are what made us human, Mateo. Both of you clearly need to go back to school.
They'll go back and forth for hours. Next time, bring some popcorn. But at the risk of going into extra innings, I think both are vital.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andreja celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help. I have no objections.
Definitely want
Let
to
us
follow
see what else
us
we
for
can find
this
out there.
playthrough.
Noel, pulling some
I think
interesting
we
data
are
from
going
those
to
new
end it
artifacts.
there,
Tell the rogue
and
to meet me
we'll
back on
do
board the
episode
station.
2 shortly.
Was not necessary. We
But I hope you
succeeded.
enjoyed this. Have a wonderful day.